You guys are having a bad day? Same. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. My name is Guggs and I post Talk Tuesday videos every single Tuesday in which I dive into the subconscious mind and talk and ponder the things that society doesn't usually talk about. So if you're interested in topics like that, please hit that subscribe button. Today has been pretty rough. It makes me so sad to say this because I know that we have limited days on this planet. A day today was just kind of wasted in my opinion. Like, guys, I woke up, I had a whole plan to do a bunch of stuff, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I literally was just like laying around and I couldn't get up from my bed and I hurt my back. So the hell. But I thought to myself, what's something that can make me feel better? What's something that usually makes me feel better? Like, then I realized it's making videos. And I also was gonna convince myself and talk myself out of making this video because I was like, I look like hell. I look like hell. I feel like hell, and I didn't even dress up properly today. I literally just roll out of bed and I put on sweats. Just not it. Why am I making this video? Why is she making this video? I am making this video because I'ma talk us all out of this funk. So, bad days. They kind of just happen here and there, and it's almost like a bad day has to happen. Like, you can't just have a good day every day, which I'm trying to manifest the opposite mindset. I think that's a belief system thing, but stay with me, okay? Maybe it's something at work, maybe it's personal, blah, 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 who the hell knows? I think the problem is that we need to be patient. Usually on my bad days, I start to have like one bad day. The next day I'm like, hey, I gotta catch up. And then I play that catch up game the next day. And obviously I can't get through all of the things I put on my list because it's pretty impractical to get through all of those things. It's hard because you're just a human. Then you just kind of spiral out and you're just like having multiple bad days. But tip number 1, let yourself have a bad day. I know this sounds counterproductive. Just let yourself have a bad day because sometimes you just gotta really be in tune with your feelings. And through this whole meditation process that I'm going through, by the way, if you guys don't know, I also have a lot of meditation videos, so I've been meditating a lot. But through this whole meditation process, I have learned that you must feel your damn feelings. If you're a type to just kind of want only results and not actually like ever tune in with yourself and figure out like, hey, how am I feeling today? Then you can't really get ahead. And if you do, then you're just kind of postponing a breakdown. But like, I'm not trying to say you're gonna have a breakdown. All I'm saying is that if you keep shoving your feelings and emotions under a rug, you will end up like me, and I had a breakdown. Anyways, tip number 2, it's the micro steps that really matter. So if you look at your whole life, you don't just get results right away. So think about a garden, okay? You're planting a damn apple tree, you're planting cherries, you're planting fruit. You don't just expect the next day to like eat the fruit. You have to water it, you gotta make sure it's good growing conditions, you gotta make sure the environment is good. And then after quite a bit of time, does it start growing? We are plants. We need to be in a good environment for ourselves, and it takes time. You need to be okay with being patient. If you're constantly putting in steps towards reaching your goal and you're doing that on a conscious level, then you're fine. You're okay. So an example for this with me, because I don't know if it's a Leo thing. I don't know anything about astrology, but I've been reading up more on it. Apparently Leos are really impatient, and it makes complete sense because I am an impatient person. So my Instagram recently, I had a reel that like blew up. Like, it got like almost 4 million views, and I was just getting followers and likes every like 3-4 seconds, like for an entire week. So I was really just like piggybacking off of that momentum, and I felt good. And now this week it's slowed down by a lot because I can't expect that one video to just keep blowing up, right? It's not something you do in one day. It is what you do every single day. It's like consistency. So this will go in anything you're doing. If you're still a student, if you're an athlete, if you're working towards your career, if you're like me and you're just trying to make your goals and dreams come true, you gotta just like take small steps throughout the day. And like, if there's a day where you're not feeling good, like today, you gotta just like reel it back and either let yourself have a full day of doing nothing, understand that like, bro, today I'm just gonna chill because my body needs it, and gotta also just be like patient. Not everything happens like this. I mean, an empire takes time to build. Tip number 3, add in some movement, please. It gives you like serotonin, it releases happy hormones, it just helps. So if that means going on a walk, if that means pulling out a yoga mat, doing some yoga, if it means hitting the gym, going to a spin class, something, blah blah blah, whatever, it will just help right away. Tip number 4, and this one's my favorite tip, and also a really important tip that we all need to work on immensely in society, I've noticed, is that when you do have a bad day, don't get mad at yourself and don't like punish yourself. I've seen this so much. People are like pissed at themselves. Like, I was pissed at myself. I didn't do anything all day. I don't deserve to do this, or I need to get this done. It just happens. That's so counterproductive. It's not good to constantly just hit yourself when you're down. Like, think about a friend of yours. If your friend is feeling upset, you don't tell them, oh my god, yeah, girl, you should be doing more stuff with your life. What are you doing? You kind of just like look at them and you're like, yo, take it easy. It's all good. So just say that to yourself too. You need it more than ever. On those days, it's actually very important for your mental health to just like be zen, because you'll notice the next day, if you gave yourself the day off, you'll actually feel better and you will naturally get work done. We're not trying to push ourselves and work ourselves to the ground here, although that's what society's kind of made you think is a good way of living life, is if you just like keep working and then only when you're exhausted and tired and you've fulfilled a bunch of productive tasks do you reward yourself. No, I think reward yourself anytime, but especially on the days that you're having a bad day. Just be easy on yourself. It's so hard for us to just like love ourselves, and I don't get it. I'm also confused because it's really hard for me to like be nice to myself on the days that I have like a bad day. That leads me into my next tip. Tip number 5, do your hobbies on the days that you don't feel good. A hobby doesn't mean like you have to be productive. A hobby could be just something, playing an instrument. Maybe it's just catching up on your favorite podcast. Maybe it's painting. Maybe it's a girls' wine night. Maybe it's a boys' night. Whatever it is, do it, because it'll make you feel better. Don't let yourself spiral. I did that today. I just spiraled and I was like, oh my god, I am a failure. And sometimes you can put your finger on why it was not a good day, and sometimes you don't know why it's not a good day. But the point is that this is like a human life, and we are a soul experiencing a human life. We are in a body. We have hands. We have a face. We have legs. So it's okay to have a bad day because it's part of the process, baby. I hope these tips will help, and I hope that tomorrow will be a great day. I think that's all I have to say, so I'm gonna wrap up this video now. Thanks guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I post weekly videos on the subconscious mind and topics that society just does not talk about. Yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next video.